We All is back.
All right, we're here. I like the music.
What music? What? Oh, shit, no. It's so loud on my side, you can't hear shit over there. That's
No,
fine.
it's just nice on this side. Well, welcome back. Thank you. Happy to be back. We're wise old bastards, still kicking around.
Still here,
And
still wise.
Still wise. Wise asses sometimes.
Yeah.
According to the
We were going to
comments,
put a poll out about that, but then we decided no.
we get a few comments. So today is a Thursday. Right. Guys, we never know what day it is. Because half the time I'm on a day different than you are.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's...
Yeah, we're in the same time.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. Yeah, it's getting close to Christmas time here.
Yeah, it's getting
How
close
about
to
down
Christmas.
there in Arizona? Is it getting close to Christmas there too?
Actually, yeah. I mean, I'm in northern Arizona, and like you, our weather is similar because we're very high elevation. We often get snow and everything. Shit, today is still like, what? It's nice. There's no snow. It's beautiful sunny weather, and it's probably about 50 degrees, something like that. Pretty close.
Yeah, we had that here yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Today it's chilled off a little bit.
Yeah,
but
normally
still,
it'd be like 20.
Yeah, no,
Terrible.
it's weird here too. It's
I like it.
We're a handful of days before Christmas, and it's I mean, there's no white Christmas on the cards here this year. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, for me, Christmas and snow are a postcard for me. I grew up in a cold place, right? So I don't need the snow. I love to look at the snow, but I remember being very happy hanging out in the lobby of like the Rasa Sayang in Penang, right? A beach resort where inside the lobby, they got the tree all lit up with fake snow, and your kids are running apeshit, going crazy, running around in circles and having a hell of a good time. Gingerbread. I mean, it's just like a Norman Rockwell Christmas. And then as soon as the kids get tired enough that you can put them down for a nap, you can walk outside, grab a hammock and a beer. You're on the beach. It's like, that's the best of both worlds, man.
Sure. You can hang by the pool, jump in. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, I haven't been at Christmas out in Asia for a while now because it's always come back here for Christmas, which was cold, shoveling, and freezing my ass off. It's beautiful, but damn, it's I mean, going from a tropical to shit.
Yeah, your
3
timing
foot of
is
snow.
weird, man.
Yeah, it's not. Something's wrong. But
I know the problem is. You have the wrong non-sponsor. Whatever you're drinking is doing something wrong to your head.
I know. What do you got today?
I've got today's non-sponsor from Parallel 49, a local brewery here in Vancouver. It's the Toques of Hazard. You know, toque like a beanie, right? The Toques of Hazard.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a...
It kind of looks like a Christmassy beer.
Yeah, but it's like a Zamboni instead of the Dukes of Hazzard car.
Okay.
Hockey sticks.
Zambonis aren't... They don't usually go too fast.
And it's... extra strong beer, 9.2%. There you go.
Wow. Well, I got to check it out.
It's got ogres in it. What?
Ogres.
Orange. Oh, it's got... Got the contents in French here, too.
It's from Quebec.
Orge is French for barley, so it's right on there.
Okay,
it's got orge. It's got ogres in it. Let's see what the ogres.
Is that from Quebec or something?
No, local here. Our illegal immigrants are domestic, and we have our illegal Frenchies coming across the border here, so we got to make sure they know what to buy.
Well, and if they learn how to drink beer, you make them legal as quickly as possible. Good.
I see. Double white IPA.
Wow, so that must be something. I do have one.
It's very good. Oh, and I don't. I'm too lazy to get my. But I usually have one in my pocket. Where is it?
Guess what I found?
Oh, come on, man! Really?
I'm in freaking Arizona. I get this stupid Canadian Moose. It's not sponsoring us either, but it should be by now.
Should be by now.
Should be. But
it's funny.
Yeah, Moosehead's okay.
Moosehead's from the east coast of Canada, so when I was going to university, it was the law.
Still okay?
You had to drink like 4 gallons before they let you into class.
Yeah, that sounds like it. It's okay. It's not bad beer. It's not a bad beer. And it tastes better than Moose piss beer.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Bullshit. You drank that growing up.
Okay. True.
So, I think we were talking about Christmas is getting around Christmas. We got another week or something, which means shopping. So I was hoping some of you all went on a wise old bastard store and picked. I know we sold a few little items.
Yeah, no, it was good. I see some people with fine, discerning taste have bought some of our product for Christmas.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
on you. Good
good.
on you. You're going to
So,
get laid so hard. I mean, should have said that before. We could have sold more instead of saying after. I'm getting my
hey, come
marketing
on, man. The
backwards, right?
wise old bastards, we're in demand. Because it used to be, what do you call it? The IT guys, right? Now, well, I guess they still are, but wise old bastards, we're in demand too.
Depends where you go.
Good
No,
point.
we're not. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Hey, there's some merchandise right here. There we got nice old wise old bastards hat. Yeah,
There you go.
it's good. I enjoy it. It got good quality products up there. Although if you buy it now, it'll come for about New Year's. I doubt if you're gonna make it by Christmas, especially by the time you get this one.
Especially since I'm going to post it after Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be.
That'd be really
no,
fast.
we'll get it before Christmas. But
Yeah,
it's
okay.
just
We'll
not gonna.
What about Christmas?
Yep.
So, Christmas, I'm trying to remember back. Older you get, you sit around sometime, you get nostalgia fits, and you remember way back when things were so much better, right? Until I was sitting around thinking, you know what? Things were not so much better when I was a kid.
Oh, when you were a kid.
Yeah. I mean, materially speaking, anyway, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's true.
I mean, I remember like I spoiled my kids. Everyone spoils your kids, right? At Christmas growing up. But I'm looking at back when my kids were young enough to really, really get sparked with joy with any gift, right? So it was so fun to give them gifts just to see their reaction, right? And then I was thinking, I must have been a fun, cute little kid too. Like my parents must have had fun when they were giving me shit. And I think back and I don't remember them ever giving me shit. The only thing I can remember is when I was about 12 or something, my dad gave me a snowblower. I was like, wait, and I had so much fun with that thing, man. I went out there every day, snow.
Was that a rider?
No, it was a
tractor one. Or the one you could push. Shit, yeah. My father, he bought me a damn shovel. Damn. And I had a big fucking driveway at that time. When I was a kid, my driveway was about 50 meters long. It was freaking long. I mean, and then we built it a bit wider and shit. That was a lot of shoveling. My father wouldn't help at all. I got my shovel and it was a great, came with a ribbon and shit. And then when I grew up a little bit older and got my first job, I was ended up shoveling shit. But they gave me different shovels.
It was
exactly the same shovel.
One of those big wide pusher ones.
Yeah, it was
like lifted full of shit.
And actually, it's a good point. In the old days, those damn shovels were shitty. It's this big metal thing, and then the snow stuck to it. So by the time you're trying to shovel the damn thing, and then half the shovel still covered with snow.
Yeah. Why do you use such a big shovel? Yeah, you're only like 30% of that shovel is moving to snow. Get a smaller shovel.
It's like, shit. Man, it's hard. But here, Arizona, we still get snow. We get like up to 3, 4 feet, 5 feet of snow sometimes. I mean, it can snow a lot. This year is not bad. Last year was quite a lot. And I mean, I don't believe it's global warming. It's just these seasonal changes. Every other year, you get some really good big snowstorms, and other years you get virtually nothing. It happened when I was a kid too. It wasn't every year you got massive snowstorms either. But we have a snowblower, but my kids prefer to use the shovel. So maybe I'll buy them some more shovels this year, but they won't use them. It's like for next year or something. Maybe next year present.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I live in a complex that has someone come in and takes care of the driveways and landscaping, cutting the grass and all that. So no point in me buying them a lawnmower or a snowblower or like
no, you ain't.
Buying a chainsaw. We don't even. We have a gas fireplace, not a wood one. So chainsaw, you don't need to go get. What the hell?
Yeah.
What can I do to get these guys off their asses and go working?
Yeah, well, actually, I think your kids are big enough to work, and they actually are working. So mine are still half in school, half working. Well, actually, some are working, some are in school, and maybe partially working here and there. Mostly just in school. So yeah, but
buy them a pencil.
You gotta teach them. Yeah, that's a good. Give them 100 pencils, wrap each one individually, put a bow on each one.
You want that? Sounds like too much work.
Yeah, that's true. So that's a good point, but that is a good. when we were young, I mean, we didn't have that much, right? I mean, we were affluent family and stuff. So, you got a pair of shoes or some underwear or some, wow, another shirt.
You got underwear?
Wow. Yeah, actually, I had enough.
I got
I
my
didn't have to go
brother's
with
hand-me-down underwear.
one with the holes in it, right?
What's the point
You
of
didn't have to,
this?
you didn't have to, yeah, just,
No, that's why I ended up moving to the tropics because I had the whole east. I knew I had the wardrobe for it.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we grew up. I mean, I think my first big present I remember was a probably a sled, and then maybe one of those kind of rocket sleds. It's all wooden with the metal runners and shit like that. I forget what those are called. But and then I got a bicycle when I was a little kid. But when you get a bicycle in the wintertime, and I was in somewhere in Pennsylvania, it was snowing and shit. You had to ride around in the basement because there's no place to ride outside. Yeah, so,
Well, it's true. I
but
don't
I
know.
mean,
I don't know when or how quickly it transitioned to gifts being like overwhelming number of gifts. I mean, I'm
exactly.
not saying that back when I was a kid it was a religious holiday or something, because we were never religious, never went to church, but any of that stuff. But it wasn't as gifty as now.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone has to give. I kind of feel like there's a bit of a backlash to it now, or a groundswell of not anti-consumerism, but kind of chill a little bit.
Mm,
Maybe more experiences rather than things. But I don't know
yeah.
when it changed over. Like when I was a kid, you'd get a couple of toys, and it was like, yeah, that was amazing. You get a little Hot Wheels every year. You get a couple of Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
cost the parents a couple of bucks, but
Exactly.
you were so happy. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then pretty soon that's not enough. Now you get more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's the competition with. You competing with your friends? I can give my kids more gifts than you can. What like what's how did that all happen?
I don't know. Plus, I mean, like you said, I mean, we as parents now tend to give kids throughout the year what they need and stuff anyway, right? And sometimes what they want, even if they don't need it. So when it rolls around like holiday, and the main holiday for giving gifts is Christmas in the U.S. I mean, other places you have others. Chinese New Year, you always give ang pao and stuff. So we actually still do that, give ang pao for Christmas as well. It's just easy. Here's your ang pao.
Ong Pao, for the seven of you watching don't know what it is. It's a red envelope full of money.
Yeah, exactly. And doesn't it depends how much money is in there, but yeah, I mean, you don't know what to give them. Right now, I actually did today. I gave my kid a birthday gift. Sorry, a Christmas gift. Sorry, I can't even speak now. Because, but I can't put it under the tree. And he knows what it is because he helped pick it out. It was a mattress for his bed because he didn't like the old mattress. So, and the thing is, we went actually around Thanksgiving Day to do it. And he goes, okay, I like this one, but then it doesn't come in the right size or whatever. So you go, I like this one. Okay, pick the second one. Fine. Comes back, tries it. I can't sleep on it. I can't get any sleep. It's like, shit. Okay, so take it back and then exchange it. So then I said, okay, you try all these beds, you find the exact one you want. And then he's laying around the bed. It was just sitting there chatting with the guys. So luckily, there was hardly anybody in the store. So it was just bullshitting most of the time. We actually talked a bit about wise old bastards and taxes and stuff. But the idea is finally he found the one he liked. Oh, okay, so it's coming tomorrow. So I said, that's your birthday. That's good. Your Christmas present. I am not going to get you very much of anything else. I mean,
I'm
that's,
gonna wrap it up.
yeah, exactly. I can't wrap it up or anything. But I'll help him put it together or put it up and stuff and move all the crap around. Okay, that's one kid. We got more of these. So what else to do with the other ones? I think one of the best ones I did was one of my older kids. He wanted one of the vacuum cleaners. And I said, take it. I have this good Dyson vacuum cleaner. Okay. But wife didn't like the big one that plugged in or whatever. She liked the other one. So you take it. Okay. Never took it. So for Christmas, wrapped the damn thing up and put it under the tree. He goes, what the hell is this? It's a vacuum cleaner. You're supposed to take it before. You didn't take it. That was your Christmas present. But I think gag gifts are good. Funny things, shopping from the buying cereal or stupid
I've
shit like
got
that. I mean,
one regular customer in my store, and I'm sure he doesn't know about Wise Old Bastard, so I'm sure I can say this. So he's an Elvis impersonator, right? I've
oh yeah,
probably
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about him
yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
Great
course.
guy. I mean, he's such a big personality too. He's a really great guy. And anyway, for some reason, there's this one 1970s or something Santa Claus Moog album. Remember Moog, the old organ, wow, 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 wow sound? You would
Okay.
recognize. It's in like every rock band in the 70s and early
Oh, okay.
80s used the
Okay.
Moog synthesizer, right?
Oh, okay.
So there's this album that's Santa Moog or Moog of Santa or something.
Okay.
And he hates it with a passion. He comes in, he sees it in the store, he wants to buy it, take it out in the parking lot, break it, and burn it. Just something about it, just like fingernails on a chalkboard for him, right? So his daughter came in the store yesterday, and I had an old scratchy copy that's like, dollar record or throwaway record. But I gave it to her. I said, no, you take this and you wrap it up, right? He'll know it's a record. You can't. It looks like a record. He
Yeah.
loves records.
Yeah.
He buys them all the time.
Yeah.
So you just wrap it up, and then when he opens it, you just deny. Don't ever admit that we at the store here influenced you or gave it to you, or I gave it to her. Right? So don't just. I just want you to. Here's an acting job for you. To just say, Daddy, do you like the present I got you? And just, I mean, just ham it up. I mean, I want you. She's actually also a performer. She's a musician. She performs on stage. So I think she can
Oh,
pull it
okay.
off. And say, ham it right up and say, I really thought long and hard about this. And this is it. And I want you to come in and tell me that you got him to say, thank you. I love it. I want to hear that. And so gag gifts, yeah, they can be fun for the person giving their fun. I don't know about the person getting.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll find something to do it. I don't know. But because I haven't really bought him anything, because I didn't go on Wise Old Bastards this year and buy him very much stuff from our own website. Because I did last year. I gave everybody last year Wise Old Bastards stuff. So I have stuff coming a little bit, but I wanted to see what we can do. Because the other thing is, when you go in their closet, the freaking closet's like warping because I got too damn many shirts and stuff. I don't know if they're ordering it or where the hell they got it from, because I only give them a little bit. But they
No, that's what I mean.
so much
With
stuff.
Christmas, it's like it's a first world problem. Very good problem to have. Like, what do you get somebody? You go to plenty of places in the world where, what would you give them a bowl of rice and they're fucking happy? He's like, I can eat
Yeah,
today.
exactly.
That's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining that we have this problem. Well, I am complaining, but I shouldn't be complaining. I don't know how to explain it, but it is weird because, yeah, like you just said, year round, you buy them what they need, sometime what they want. They're starting to get to the age where they got some pocket money from part-time jobs. They got money. The big ticket items, maybe they want like the latest PlayStation or something you have to save up for, maybe something like that. But otherwise, they've got everything they need, right? And most things they want.
Yeah.
So
good stuff.
what do you do at Christmas? It's this year for the first time ever. I'm actually stressed out about Christmas. I usually it's okay, whatever, right? I mean,
Yeah.
But this year I've got stuff for everybody, but I cannot find or think of anything to get for my wife. I'm sure that's a very common problem for all the wise old bastards watching. You used to buy your wife perfume. You used to buy her whatever. She'd always say, okay, thank you very much, but I have 9 gallons of it and it's not the ones that I want anyway. So,
exactly.
and you buy jewelry, but it's like, okay, thank you very much, but that's ugly as shit, but I'll wear it once a year because you bought it for me, but it's not what I want.
Exactly.
And it's like, after a while, you almost want to give up. Like, what? And our money is commingled. It's not like she doesn't have money. She wants to buy something, she buys it. She buys bags or whatever, So, like, what does that leave us poor bad? I think we got to get Ramaswamy and Musk involved here, and we got to get them to lay down a new law that women are not allowed to buy anything within 3 months of Christmas anyway. Not allowed to buy anything.
Gives
That
us a
way,
chance. Huh?
yeah, get a chance. Because it's like, what am I going to do? I mean, seriously. Like fashion, I'm going to buy her some piece of fashion. I have
no.
Come on,
I
there's
mean,
no chance.
One thing, I'm kind of lucky. My wife, her favorite gift is a lottery ticket. Okay, so I come in and wrap this up. Okay, here, there's a potential for you to win $30 million right here. So, yeah.
So sorry, my headphone cut out for a second. You said you every year you give her a divorce envelope?
No.
She wins $30 million. You think she's hanging out with you? She'll trade you in for a younger model like that.
Exactly.
That's a dangerous
if she
thing.
Wins,
if she wins,
I'm gone.
Man, I would.
I think I would come with a note again. I get 30% or something like that.
Yeah, it's just something on the back.
Subject to,
Or say, here, I got this lottery ticket for us. I'll hang on to it, and when we win, we'll have a nice dinner.
Yeah, nice dinner.
No, but it's true this year, and I usually don't stress about it, and I don't know why this year I am, because it's been this way for a long time. I don't know what she has everything she needs, everything she wants, other than I didn't get her that apartment overlooking the Eiffel Tower in Paris this year. Okay, but that's just because I can't.
Of course, there's no way.
Can't.
You can't get next year either.
Or next year.
Maybe get one in Mexico.
Yeah, that's coming. That'll be next year. That's coming.
Yeah, that's good.
But it's like so. But it's become so givey and gifty, and
maybe you should just do the other thing where you go the whole other route, where you go and say, okay, it's technically it's a religious holiday, birth of Jesus Christ.
So everybody go get circumcised. Wait, no, that's a different one.
That's a different one. Tends to be more Jewish, but still. But anyway, the issue would be then to help others, right? They go to give out food or give out presents or something like that. Go help the needy, and go to the soup line and work on the soup line or something. I mean, that's the other option. I mean, in our communities, I really haven't gotten around to that kind of level, and usually that's more a church-related thing. And like you said, we're religious somewhat, but not that. We're not that where we go out to church all the time. Maybe we should do more of that. It might be help us out or something. I don't know. Give you some more luck in the lottery too or something. I don't know. But
I just realized something. Talk about luck.
Yeah.
And things working out. When we use Riverside as the software for our podcasts, and it says never do it on the battery on your laptop. Make sure you're plugged in, or otherwise you won't get the optimal whatever.
Oh, that reminds me.
I didn't plug in. I'm on battery.
Neither am I. Me too.
So if anybody can see us, hello, is anybody there? Can you hear us? Can you see
I think it works because I worked on battery before. And I actually plugged in, but I forgot to put on the electrical. You got a switch for it. It goes to the Christmas lights.
Hey, remember, it says it right in the name. Old bastards. Yeah. It's right there in the name. Give us a break.
Old bastards. Yeah. The wise part is occasional.
Yeah. Hit and miss. But I mean, I'm not trying to turn this into a whole philosophical debate on consumerism. I'm actually, as we speak, I'm becoming genuinely curious to plot the change over time from, I mean, it's been about presence for hundreds of years already. It's not in the last 20 or 30 years. But when did it turn into like competitive gifting almost, and over gifting, and when and where? I mean, even in Malaysia, we lived there for a long time. A lot of people, a lot of people spend a lot of money at Christmas, use it as an excuse to gift to themselves mostly, but that's also okay. That's valid, right? You're a people too. You can give yourself something. But I'm just curious, is it just like Halloween was retailers invented it basically? Is it like that? Is it like Valentine's invented basically to sell chocolates and cards?
Okay. I watched this guy on YouTube, so it must be true, right? It's a YouTube. Anyway, he does all these lectures more about history. He was quoting the idea of the Santa Claus and the red suit and the beard and all that came from St. Nicholas and all that. But the whole motif of bringing him from a St. Nicholas to Santa Claus with a red suit and a beard and all that, he claimed it all came from selling one of the most famous brands of soda. They used to contain cocaine. Coca-Cola. They claimed, according to him, he claimed that the actual Santa Claus with the red hat and the red beard and the belly and all, and the white beard and the red hats and the red suit came from marketing Coca-Cola. And they kind of merged this whole thing because according to what he was saying is that Coca-Cola was sold predominantly in the summertime as a drink back 100 years ago. So, and to market through the wintertime, they needed something to attract that.
Right.
Said,
It
well,
makes
Christmas.
sense, right? Because those rosy cheeks, so rum and Coke, a bunch of those, you start getting all flushed.
Rum and Coke.
This is all making sense to me now.
Yeah. But and the colors were white and red, or again the Coca-Cola colors and stuff. So I mean, I saw it on the YouTube. I didn't save it, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll come across it. I see that guy every once in a while.
I recently, because it's that time of year, I look at YouTube videos and I see, a lot of the traditions, European traditions of Sinterklaas, and I can see where that came from. It was like almost Grimm's fairy tale kind of stuff. The original Sinterklaas, Santa Claus, was not such a nice guy.
Well, it wasn't.
You didn't want to get on any of his fucking lists.
The chimney was a guy that was actually a thief and could dislocate his shoulders or something to slide down the chimney, and he would clean the chimney while he's stealing your stuff.
I saw a cartoon just this morning. I laughed for about 20 minutes. It was just a very simple 4-panel cartoon, and it was, it's Christmas, so Santa coming in, blah, blah, blah. And it showed like this dirty elf and this dirty Santa, and the dirty elf was like lubing up Santa, right?
So I can get down the chimney.
Yeah, with Vaseline or something. This whole naked, fat Santa standing on the roof, and there's a little kid inside with the big, cute eyes, like, oh, I can't wait till Santa comes. And on the roof, there's this dirty elf lubing up Santa, saying, all right, Santa baby, let's go, let's do it. It's like, I'm thinking, wow, so many juxtaposing things in my head when I saw that.
It's not as magical as this.
It was funnier than shit, though. Wow.
Yeah, it's the idea of having a magical Santa that can, when a house has no fireplace, he creates a fireplace kind of thing. But I think the idea of Santa Claus is good. It happens. Kind of brings together a jolly old Saint Nick and stuff. And if it's all commercially driven and established and invented, well, it's true. I mean, Christmas has been commercialized. There's no doubt about it. It's not as religious a holiday as it used to be.
Yeah.
But there's still people that go to the church on Christmas Eve and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, in some areas, some cultures, it's still huge. Like in the Philippines, it's still...
Philippines huge.
It starts in like September and it carries straight on through until January, and church is a big part of it.
It's huge, yes. So in Latin America, I believe, in Central America, it's also anywhere is strong Catholic, as far as I know. It's very, very strong.
Yeah, I mean, I am not anti-commercialism at all. I'm not anti-business. No. I'm just curious. It just seems like, it would be better for everyone, including stores, if you could somehow figure out how to spread this spending around the year. So there should be like maybe every month a mini version of Christmas. So everybody gets it. Every month you get something that makes you happy. Okay, then you're happy all year round.
When you're an old man, it's called sex.
Yeah.
Once a month.
Yeah.
It's like, here's your birthday present. Here's your
Merry Christmas again. Oh, man.
But
it's Happy Day in August again. Who's going to go give Grandpa his present? It's like,
it's scheduled right here on Thursday the 23rd. In November, you got to give him a turkey too. But yeah. But I mean, in reality, that's where Black Friday comes in. The Black Friday was the idea of all the businesses, even if they weren't doing so well, it was very, very good because Christmas is coming, and right after Thanksgiving, everybody goes shopping, and so all the businesses go back and make some money. That's good.
Yeah, but you go from being in the red in accounting terms, right? So you're at a loss all year long, and then you just toward the end of the year, your accounts get into the black, and then you carry on and make money for the rest of the month, and that's most of the money you make for the year.
It's not the best way to do business, actually.
It sucks the bone. Holy shit, man! You're at the whim of nature
Christmas,
too.
Yeah.
We've had in December, we've had 3 wipeout days because of windstorms, power outages, and shit going on. So like 3 whole days. That's 10%. What's 3 out of 30? 10%. Right?
There you go.
Oh, so roughly 10% of the retailing days plus Christmas is closed. 40% of the fucking month is like 40.
Yeah, about 32.
46% of the days.
No, it'd be more like 12%. But anyway, your math's not so good.
My math, no, but this double strong Duke's beer is
it's good, huh?
I'm liking it. It's my second one.
Really? Yeah, I got one more moose here. So, again, kids get a lot. We're parents. We try to give a lot to our kids. So, when it comes to Christmas time, things, what do you want to continue to give them? I mean, it's nice to give gifts for this and that, but
I'm going to say this quietly because my kids are in the house at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
But they'll never watch this, so I'm safe. It's like, talk about kids giving you gifts, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And we try and tell everyone they're growing up, it's the thought that counts. You make me a handmade card or something. It means more to me than blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a 6-pack. I mean,
exactly. Something edible, something I can drink, something I can eat. Fine, you know.
I'm easy. I'm actually easy. Last year, they bought for me the advent calendar of beer from one of the local breweries or something. And they knew it was a hit. They knew there's no danger going wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm easy to buy for. But I mean, it's true. And now, when my kids are older, it must be a challenge for them too, buying for me because I have everything that I need, most things that I want, except for that apartment in Paris. Other than that, we're doing fine. So it's, what do you get me? I mean, I don't know what to tell you because you asked me, what do I want? Get me a nice 6-pack or something.
Peace on earth.
No.
Beer.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
But you can't. But I mean, what can you get me? So every year they managed to come up with something that makes sense. It's great. But it's got to be a challenge. And I don't know, for some people, gifting is a fun challenge, right? Like, I'm going to get you something that you're going to love. It's going to be great. I can think about it. I'm going to blah, 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 and you're going to love it. For a lot of other people, including me, it's like, oh man, can we just have like hit a random button and there you go. Sorry you didn't like it. That's what the Christmas algorithm said I had to give you, not my choice.
Christmas algorithm.
Something because
that's a good point. Will Christmas come to algorithms in the future? That sounds terrible.
Ask Amazon.
That's true.
Like,
actually, yeah. This. I mean, exactly. It comes in. We can deliver this tomorrow. Click this button. It's like, shit, I don't want that. Why would I want that crap? You know. But yeah, it's difficult, and you know, it is true. I mean, the brick and mortar stores are going down. Sears, difficult. It's gone. You know, you could get everything at Sears in the old days. Now, they're gone. Everything's online.
You know, as a small business owner, my pet peeve is people saying, if you ask 115 people when you walk around in Flagstaff, would you rather buy at a big box store or online or support a small local business? Out of the 115 people you ask, 212 will say support small business.
Right.
They won't say it.
Right.
They might even mean it when they're answering you. But will they do it? No. There's too much friction. It's so much easier now. You're sitting around in your underwear with a whiskey on Amazon. Why do you have to go to some local business? If you do, go to Walmart because you can do your grocery shopping. You get fill up 3 truckloads of crap in one spot and go. A small local business doesn't have 80 categories. You got one category. You're a shoe store. You're a record store. You're a hat store. Whatever you are, you have not a pretty limited range of stuff. So the world is going that direct. One thing I keep saying to my customers too when they chit chat with me about my store, and rent is so high here that it's actually just like the weather. It's a conversation topic. Everyone talks about it, right? Real estate prices, the weather, rent. That's things you talk about. It's just so they ask me about it. I keep saying, man, pretty soon it's only going to be Walmart and Gucci. That's all there'll be left in the world. No one else can afford to pay the rent. Walmart and Gucci. So if you don't like Gucci shoes, I guess you're living in Walmart then, because there's, and it's tough for any small business. But I look at like small, we talked about this before too, but small eateries, small ethnic restaurants and things. Man, that's got to be a tough life. That's got. There's the restaurant right next door to me. They just recently went from being open at 10 in the morning till 6 or 7 at night. Now they're open 9 in the morning till 10 at night, and I see a sign that starting in January they're going to be open till midnight. It's the same 3 or 4 guys working there, and they're just they're getting skinnier and skinnier. The bags under their eyes are getting like this, hanging, blah, 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 just trying to make it. It's like, wow, it's tough, man.
That's true. Yeah, no, it is. I mean, it's tough. It really is. How restaurants can do it. I mean, but Flagstaff, I don't go out very often. That's true. Wise old bastards, quite so young anymore. But my kids go out, and in the evenings when they go hit the spots in Flagstaff, they said it's quite busy. It's not too bad. So that's good. I mean, that shows that at least the nightlife is still okay. It's not like big bars and stuff, but it's usually small restaurants and little pubs or pool hall with pubs and that kind of stuff. So it seems to be quite okay. That's good, but it doesn't seem that easy.
I think actually, Flagstaff is probably like the perfect size for a business to exist. You got enough population to support all the different things that you want, but it's not so big that you have 80 options of each thing.
Yeah.
Right. So you want Thai food, it's there, but there's 2 or 3 Thai restaurants, not 86 of them, right? So I think it's almost the right size. Here in Vancouver, it's just the wrong size. It's just the wrong size.
Yeah. And people are creatures of habit too. So if we go to one place, it's good. So we go back to that place. Oh, it's still good. Oh, we go back. Because, we do that. We don't want to explore as much as we should. I mean, we do. We're a beer expert.
I was going to say, I don't like even going to the same place. I don't like coming home twice. What? I never going anywhere else twice. I like I like change.
It's different for us. Yeah.
I like
me. I like to experiment too, as well. I like to find out, is this one good? If it's not, don't go again. We go find something else. But yeah. But like,
have you been back to the 20?
No, actually, I was thinking about doing that, but I'd have to go by myself.
And then you got to drive back.
I
know. Just taxi back. Okay. It's not too bad. Uber.
I mean, just have 1 or 2 beers is okay. But no, I was thinking about going back there.
How the hell you do that?
What? Have 1 or 2? I can do that.
You
can? By myself. It's not Laos. Okay, Laos is different. But here in the wintertime, 1 or 2 beers, I'm happy. Cold, and can go back. So that's okay for me. But no, that's a good place. I was thinking about going there. Actually, I was thinking, wait till Annie comes back and we'll run back there again.
Get a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, peanut butter, liquid one.
Yeah.
With extra jelly.
Extra jelly.
Well, I want to see what they have, actually. That's a good point. But, yeah, I mean, they had so many different varieties there. That was a cool place. But we didn't post that up in the Beer Hunters yet. We got to get those up. I saw a new one today about the parking in, was it the Mexican
JJ's
place?
Cantina.
JJ's Cantina, yeah. So the guy had trouble parking. He was in the ocean.
Yep.
Minor details. Anybody watching this? Check out Beer Hunters and parking in JJ's Cantina.
Yeah.
It's
It's funny. And it was just there. And
that other guy that was rocking on there, he was just jumping all over the place, and so good. That guy was amazing. Yeah. That's up there. That was good. But we have a lot more to post up, and that's one of the things that we have to be a bit more
kick it up a notch.
Diligent. Yeah, we got to kick that up because we have a bit in the can, and we'll be making some more next in January. We'll be making another series
I found 2 places I want to get to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean in Mexico or somewhere?
Yeah, no, in just around Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
One beach where you have to get there by boat.
Okay.
But it's on the mainland. It's not even an island. Okay. There's no roads going to it. That's
okay. That sounds good.
45 minutes, an hour. It's not that far.
Okay.
And one is an island that it's kind of a hit and miss. There's like a sometimes bar there.
Okay.
I like that kind of shit. The sometimes bar.
Well, the problem is when it's not there. When we got there to one place, and that bar that was supposed to be open on Friday at such and such a time from such and such a time was closed at that time that they were supposed to be open, which was only open once a week.
Fucking Vancouver, and we drove for like a day
one of the hot spots
to go to that place.
Yeah. We drove all the way down. That was right on the border
we
too.
We specifically did not call to check because that's
that
ain't
right.
It
was posted. That's the time, and even said it in the sign.
Yep.
But then they weren't open that time, and that was right on the border, and that's where we saw a bunch of the buses coming across with a bunch of illegal aliens being bussed across.
I'm still waiting for my hand phone.
Right on the border, huh?
I'm still waiting for my hand phone.
Yeah. And the $2,000.
Yeah, you told me hand phone $2,000, so I'm waving, flagging down the bus. Hey!
I think we should all go back there.
Hey, I just crossed over. Where's my money?
I want my hand phone, my money.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it to me, sons of bitches.
I think that's going to stop pretty quick. But anyway, what else about our kids and Christmas? What can we say about that?
Well, I mean, yeah. It's weird. My kids, both born in Malaysia.
Oh, there you go.
But one is super adapted to the cold and one is not. So one of my kids used to, lived in Malaysia, would come back every once in a while for Christmas in Canada. And back then, my parents were living in Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh, yeah.
That's you're talking cold. The -30, -40, real winter, not like Vancouver winter, like real winter. Yeah. And I remember not the first time we brought him back, but the first time that he was like big enough to be running around on his own with my son. So we came across, and we went out snowmobiling, right? And we're out there skidooing. I got like 9 layers. I've been living in the tropics. I'm freezing. I'm fucking dead. I died before we left the house. And we're out in the bush on these snowmobiles. And then we just, stop. We're going to have a snack. So someone's lighting a fire. It's like, shit, where's Chris? Like, shit. Did he run away? Did he fall off the machine? We're looking at, fuck, we're in the bush. Where's this kid? And we find him over there in the snow. He's taking his jacket off and he's doing snow angels in the snow just in his like shirt and pants. It's -6,000 fucking degrees. What are you doing? What the hell? First thing I did, I checked my pockets and no, all my booze is still in my pocket. You didn't get a hold of that. I don't know what's wrong with this kid. It was nuts.
Yeah.
My daughter,
I'm
not
tropical
so much.
Too. Yeah, no, I'm tropical. I'm not too great about the cold. Even this cold at 50 degrees is still damn cold for me, but at least it's not 20. That's much better. So I'm happy about this year so far.
So yeah, so like my kids, we always had a Western style Christmas. We had the Christmas tree, we had Santa Claus, we had the
Yeah.
presents.
Yeah. We put the tree up.
All of the kids that they knew, whether they were local kids or international kids, everyone was part of the whole Christmas scene. It was actually it was a nice time in life. When your kids are just old enough, when they get past that crying and screaming all night to where they're enjoying parties and Santa Claus, it can be a really fun time to watch
Yeah,
your
but
kids go through all of that. It can really it's nice.
yeah,
But
watch them grow up.
they grew up with like a very Western Christmas. Even though, yeah, even without the snow, they knew exactly what it was all about.
Yeah, well, when my kids, yeah, they were born in mostly Malaysia, or grew up in Malaysia, both. But I would always bring them back for Christmas with the grandmother and stuff, and in around December time, just in time. One time I hauled a damn Christmas tree and all the way from US back to Malaysia, because not always we would go back, but most of the time we would go back. So they usually had Christmas in the US and when they were growing up, so most of the time. So they got used to the idea of coming for the Christmas. They really loved it. They loved the idea of the coldness versus a typical tropical warmth all
For a
year
couple of
round.
weeks, it can be a nice
Yeah,
change of pace.
yeah, yeah. So that was a totally different atmosphere. And you had the grandmother, dowling over the grandkids and stuff, and Christmas trees, and they go out and run around. And we'd actually come up to Flagstaff to do the snow thing up here, because this is where the snow is, right? And they love that. They would be up here for about 3 days, 2 or 3 days, just to experience the snow and all that, and go back down into. Well, my mother used to live in what's called Prescott area, which was not that snowy, but it was okay. But yeah, so they really had this kind of nice Western style Christmas,
But
even though they were mostly living in Malaysia.
in Flag and in Prescott and everywhere they went to, what was the general Christmas decoration like? Like we've talked about it on the show here quite a few times about how in Asia it can be over the top, stunning, amazing, like the five-star malls and
Yeah,
hotels,
yeah,
things that I never saw in my life when I was growing up here, and when I'm back here now, I don't see here. So is
yeah.
it really what's it like there? I've not been to Flag at
No,
Christmas time.
and there's always some houses that really decorate up, or some neighborhoods that really decorate up. And around the corner here, we have a few cul-de-sacs that everybody decorates quite nicely, and a bunch of people come and drive around over and see the Christmas lights. In Prescott, they had little area where they would have the Prescott light show kind of thing, and they would you go in the car and just drive through, and they have all kinds of Snoopies and all kinds of
Yeah,
decorations and robots and Santa Clauses,
yeah, that's
snowmen,
one
and
thing in Asia
that.
you don't see much. People
No, they
don't
don't have that.
decorate the outsides of their
No,
homes, no,
not too much.
but the malls are just over the top.
Yeah, that's the magic, would be the shopping malls and the hotels and stuff. They would decorate like amazing. Even we had Kara 9, K9, the doghouse that we used to
Yeah,
live in. That
yeah.
place, the lobby and stuff, and it was amazing what the guys would do. And they still do that. That's top notch for a condo and stuff. They do a great job. And it does bring about that magic and stuff. But
Because
they
like
do it for
here,
Chinese New Year. They do it for
yeah,
you
it's
know
not. But I mean, I
Thaipusam
know
and
I've
Hari
mumbled and
Raya.
moaned about this so many times on the show. People are going to start leaving, don't want to hear me anymore. But I miss that here. You go to the mall, okay, there's like a tree, there's maybe a reindeer in a corner or something, and it's okay,
Mm.
but it's not, yeah. It says, yeah.
No, it's nothing compared to Asia. That's
You
true.
know,
That's a good
and
point.
it's like, wow.
Singapore, holy shit.
Yeah, we're in
They
the
can make it
tropical
snow in
country.
Singapore.
Yeah, snow on the tropical streets outside. It's like, fuck. Why can't it be like that here?
Well,
Why?
again,
This is where it should be like that. It should be so easy. Now
I
we
mean,
do get, yes, we get some of the guys in the neighborhood do their houses up outside nicely.
yeah,
That's yeah,
yeah, we
but
do
not
that.
like every single house. Not enough to go like, oh, blow your mind. There's a couple streets nearby. I go for my little stroll in the evening with my,
Yeah, yeah.
and I go look at them. But it's like, wow, man. it could be and should be so much more.
Yeah. I mean, I used to decorate out my mom's place all the time in Prescott, and I would have all the bushes gone, and we had a tree in the backyard because they didn't have one in the front. And then, we'd decorate the bushes and the house and stuff. And the kids loved it. They climb on the roof and okay, and put the lights on around the roof and stuff.
That's it. We got to get some new hats. MCG. No, MC.
This is a cool hat. I like this hat.
Make
you got one
Christmas
great
over
again?
the top again.
Over the top.
MCOT. Makata.
Makata. A friend named that. Oh, Makoto. Close enough. Japanese. But yeah, actually even China. I mean, if you go into shopping malls in China and stuff, I mean, they start they do the whole thing now as well. So they're into it as well. But again, it's all commercial.
It's fun. Why don't I, I think people here can be a little allergic to fun. Like fun is just not worth it or something. I don't know.
Fun is good.
Fun is good. It's almost as good as beer. Yeah.
Beer is good. Fun is good. And beer and fun.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
So we started talking about Christmas. We were going to talk about kids and Christmas, and we kind of did. We wandered around in circles on it. Ended up just dissing Canada and the States again because you fuckers don't know how to do Christmas. You didn't invent it, but you kind of, it was around for hundreds of years, just kind of like this. And then the States kicked it up like this, and Canada followed like this. And now it's like, yeah, you let the rest of the world take over. Are you going to let the rest of the world rule Christmas like that? You lazy fucks. Next year, my challenge to you, you show China, you show Asia, you show Malaysia, you show the world how it's done. You take your shopping mall. You put so many fucking lights in the shopping mall that AI starts crying because there's not enough fucking power for it to run anymore because you're running those goddamn lights in your fucking malls and hotel lobbies.
That's a good point. Actually, you're right.
Sorry.
You know, the malls in Asia, I mean, they're like, fuck KL, around our place, there must be like 20 malls. And they're all gigantic, much bigger than any mall in Phoenix or whatever, about twice the size. And they're all busy. They're all busy running around. You go to the mall here, holy shit, especially this tiny little town. It's only business, busy around a few holidays. Other than that, it's like got a gigantic parking lot, not that many people in it. Versus other places, it's just packed all the time, and they keep building more. It's just unbelievable how many freaking shopping malls they can build, and they still keep pumping people in.
Because it's not just about the product; it's the experience. You walk in, and whatever season it is, it's just like there's so much going on. I mean, and here, I guess it's the economics, it's math, but most of the malls here are this like outside malls, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so fucking stupid. For 6 months of the year, it's rainy, wet, and cold. It's fucking miserable. You don't want to fucking go there. We have 2 or 3 big malls downtown, yes, and they do okay, but they're not in the same categories as stuff you're talking about. They're just not. One of them is pretty fucking big, but it's not. Considering the size of Vancouver compared to other places, it's not as big as it could be or should be, and it's not an experience. You go there to go shopping, not just. I mean, there were some malls in KL where on the weekends I would go. My wife wanted to go shopping. I would go, and you didn't have to drag me. It's like, hey, I'm looking forward to go hanging out in the mall. They got like 14 different interesting bars that are always changing. You got so much going on.
So much food.
It's like, enjoy a day there. Here,
I mean, that's true.
No, I want to buy a pair of shoes. It's a fucking shoe store. Let's call Amazon. Well, you can't call Amazon.
I mean, even in Asia, I mean, I was there getting a haircut. Next thing I know, I'm drinking a beer and getting a massage, getting a haircut, all in the same store. They're very efficient down there. But here, you can't do that. I mean, they don't do that very much here. But, it's just a different atmosphere, different life. It's just different. It's hard to explain.
There's my resolution for 2020, whatever's next, 2025. I'm going to take my little store, Red Rum Records, and I'm going to Asia-ify it. And I don't mean it's going to be like Asian music and crap. I'm going to take that store and turn it into what people do with stores in Asia, just so people here can see what they do with stores in Asia. I'm going to have
There you go.
a couple of shaky massage chairs in there. I'm going to have mirror balls. I'm going to have mirrored ceiling. I'm going to get a couple of Thai girls working in there to give you a massage while you're sitting there. It's clean. It's clean. Your hands are clean anyway. Got to wash your hands. Clean.
They wash their hands. Yeah, that's a good point.
And there you go. And I'll get a couple to come in and do like foot massage.
There you go. And check the records out for you. And sir, you like this? You like this record? I'm sure.
Yes, just exactly.
You buy one, you get this one free.
I'm doing it. That's it. I'm doing it. Anybody watching this, you come give me till I'm going to be in Mexico for a chunk of January.
Yeah,
I'm going to be drunk the rest of January. Then Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year is coming.
I'll be drunk then too. Then I got a wedding to go to, so I might be drunk for that.
That's right.
So June.
That's
June. I'll wait until it's summertime. I'll be drinking.
And it's tough. It's tough life.
Yeah, it's tough. I'll squeeze it in there sometime. No, I'm serious, man. Like, things can be, again, this is not dissing North America, and it's not saying Asia's magic. There are all kinds of different problems everywhere, but it's different. There's so much more life going on in Asia than I see in most places here. I'm driving home today. I heard on the radio the DJ is saying that, what do we call it here? BC Transit, whoever our bus guys are, they've announced that on New Year's Eve, it's going to be all free for the SkyTrain, the LRTs, the buses, the C trains, the C bus, everything free, right?
That's good.
And he said, that's great. He said, but when you think about it, why? What do you mean, why? I said, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? You go to a couple of house parties. There's nothing to do here. There's no fucking big festivals. They canceled the fireworks
you take a bus
10 years ago or something. So
to your friend's house?
Yeah, it's like, he was right.
It's like the bus doesn't go there.
Exactly. I get 9 buses in 2.5 days to get to my buddy's house. What the fuck?
Yeah, you could be walking 20 blocks just to get there. Okay, I took the bus. Yeah. It's like, I'm freezing. By the time you get there.
Somebody, whiskey now.
Whiskey. But yeah, it's true. I mean, that's a fundamental thing about all the public transport. I mean, it's just usually not that convenient. And then you always have to take a bus, and you still have to take a taxi somewhere. But the best thing to do, I think we figured that out one New Year's Eve down in close to White Rock, where we had to end up taking a pizza guy, calling for pizza. Okay, give us a ride back. We buy pizza.
That's true. That shows you how much the transit system here, it truly sucks. It does. On busy nights, you can't get a taxi. You can't get it. This was before Uber, so can't say. Uber might have been expensive, but maybe somebody would have picked us up. But before Uber, it was like, we couldn't get a taxi. The taxi was so busy that the taxi companies weren't even answering the phone anymore. It was just that jammed up. It was New Year's Eve. So it's true. What do? We ordered a pizza. We were at a hotel at a concert, blues concert or something. We ordered a pizza. So when the guy showed up, we hopped in his car, got him to drive us home. That's how bad the public transit is here. Shit, man.
You got a pizza too. Yeah, okay, you pay for a pizza, give a good tip, and you get a ride back.
Yeah.
So that's the wise part of wise old bastards.
Creativity.
Thinking on your feet. Yeah.
Thinking on your feet.
That works.
Well, I got to say, here's what I'm going to say about today. I think we talked about Christmas, which is one of the most interesting, rich topics that you could possibly delve into. There's so much around Christmas. There's commercialism, there's religion, there's happiness, joy, kids, there's everything. The most interesting topic we can come up with. And I'm going to say we've turned this into the third most boring episode we've ever done.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't do a good job on this one. I mean, we didn't celebrate Christmas as much as we should. I mean, it's a religious holiday, and this is a comedy satire podcast, so it's hard to get into the religion too much in this podcast. So we go into the commercialism, we make fun of it a little bit, but we find out it's not so funny when we're dealing with gift giving.
Yeah, it's funny, but I got to buy a gift. I got 3 days left. I'm freaking out. Or 4 what? I don't know how many days I have left. Store.
But yeah, I mean, what else? I mean, the other thing is entertainment systems. Okay, we got movies and shit. You know, I just saw a movie, Danny DeVito. Okay, one of my favorite ones are Scrooged. I like that one. Of course, you know, the classic ones are always good. But you know, it's a time of then in America we got all these holiday movies. You ever watch those? These
I kind
Fall
of
in Love and all this shit, and everyone's exactly the same.
The Hallmark movies, right?
Yeah,
Hallmark puts out so many. They put out like 29 a year now.
I think it's more than Bollywood.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like,
but why I followed some of these is because my original record store, which is gone now because of lease issues, but in the the suburb area where I was for many years, it's got such a beautiful small town USA vibe to it. It's a dead place, dead, right? Dead. But it looks no, truly like most small towns everywhere are dead, right? But this is a small town that the city has grown around and it's still managed to be dead. But it's got that look. All the buildings there from like the late 1800s, early 1900s up to the 90s, most of the buildings and everything, right? So, I mean, they've done so much filming there. Like the Superman TV series was all done there, Supernatural. And Hallmark every year would do 6 or 7 or 8 fucking movies on our street. So that street was always fucking closed down. And always in June, July, there'd be more snow in June or July than we ever got in the wintertime.
Just for Hallmark.
Always, man. Hallmark would be fucking blowing snow all over the place there. It was just bizarre. It was just bizarre. And I started watching those movies. Says, oh, again, there's a connection, right? They were here. They filmed here. I watch it. Oh, that's great. That's great. You want, like you said, they're the same. 6 or 7. They're all exactly the same plot. Yeah. Exactly the same.
Yeah, there's no
some high-powered woman from a big city becomes disillusioned about something, goes back to the small town. Guy. And the loser dude that she left behind turns out to be a solid, cuddly dude, and they get together and Christmas happens.
It's always that. Or the guy and then finds the girl. Same. It's just you just do variations of it. So and everything comes out hunky dory and Merry Christmas.
And what the hell's wrong with that? Huh? You motherfuckers, what's wrong with that?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to have fun.
It's Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year.
On that happy note, I think that we've not only bored you, we've run overtime. So to our non-sponsors today, thank you. This is actually, the more of these you have, the gooder it tastes. It's
gooder it tastes. And this is Happy Moose Day?
No. Doesn't matter how many you have. They don't taste any better than that one. I know from experience.
This is my second
because they're all brilliant from the very first one. They don't have to get any better. They're already fantastic.
Yeah. If you can't drink this in Canadian, they should revoke your citizenship and become American. Then you can buy it cheaper.
Yeah, I can get it cheaper. But then I'd have to drink Moosehead. So I don't back and forth. It's so confusing.
That's a good point.
But on that happy note, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate y'all listening. Hope we didn't bore the crap out of you. I bored me. Bored myself a little bit toward the end there. I think I don't know. I thought Christmas could be funnier than it was.
Should be.
You had like a fat old red suited dude chasing kids down chimneys. I was for sure we could come up with something funny there, but
I didn't think about that. We had the one that was soaped up or something ready to go down by the dirty elf.
I should have had that comic to throw up because that was just like, that's exactly
But and then but anyway, enjoy Christmas this time.
Merry Christmas. Here we'll play you a Christmas tune on our way out.
Where's the jingle bells?
Silent night, holy night, jingle bells.
Jingle bells rocking away.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas
we'll
rocks.
See everybody in 2025. Great things coming in 2025. We're going to go back to where we used to be. We're going to be funny as shit in 2025. You're going to like it. We'll see you there.
We'll be back.